Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Ebony Black Femme Beauty, here to do an energy reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter Aquarius placements. If you're new here, my readings are intuitive. They are not gender nor sexuality specific. I read the energies of masculine and feminine, and no matter your gender, how you identify or the pronouns you go by, we all have masculine and feminine energy. Let's get into it. Aquarius, I decided to do something different and read the energy of your zodiac, Aquarius the radical, as well as your house, 11th house, the edge, as well as your planet ruler, Uranus, revolution. All right, so let me get into this. What is this for Aquarius placements currently? What's going on with Aquarius currently? There's just changes in the mind. You're letting stuff go. Aquarius, you are air sign, so I mean, your mind is always moving and shaking. You know, unlike Gemini, you get the information in entirety from the world, and especially when you're tapped in. But Gemini's is more their world. Your antenna is over here picking up. But anyway, right? This is changes of the mind, ways of thinking, ways of being, releasing old patterns. So this could show up as habits, self-talk, self-esteem, motivation, but it's in form of information. How you speak to yourself, how you think to yourself, how you speak to others, what you receive in terms of information. Clarify this in the physical. Thank you, Spirit. For Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, ruled by Uranus. What's going on? Is Uranus doing something? Neptune, Saturn? No. It may be, but I'm just remembering what I remember. Aquarius, what's going on here? Currently. We have Strength, Burberry. Some of these changes of the mind are hard to let go of. It could be conditioning, programming, training. With this Bearberry, I said Burberry. Bearberry, this Strength, root chakra. With this red, governing the hips down. Root chakra is where your ancestry is. So some of these changes of the mind, ways of thinking and being could be to do with, you know, generational things that you were taught, conditioned, programmed, indoctrinated to believe. You know, things that you learned in your environment, your surroundings. All right, what is this here? Just some more information in the physical. For Aquarius. Thank you. Aquarius placements. It don't come out. That thing flipped over. I didn't see what it was. Flipped over and flipped back over and stayed in the deck. Alright, so we got the Lovers in reverse. Self-love, disharmony, imbalance, misalignment of values, suffering, detachment, obedience, conflict, bad choices, indecision, fear of commitment. The obedience is the issue. Like I said, some of this stuff to release is causing some discomfort, and it's kind of hard because it's training, programming, conditioning, ways of being. This is your belief system. Could be your values in terms to the way you think and receive this information that you're changing, letting go of. Creative opportunities. So this is like past energy. Because the being obedient was your problem. And it led to bad choices, right? But now you're in this intuitive messages, curiosity, new love, dreamer. Really in that dreaming, what if I didn't believe this? Or what if it is? You could be a teacher in school, like school. Lesser of two evils, no right choice, confusion, indecision, information overload. This is presently, this is the future. I feel like you're going to take a break from this, right? And I don't mean like stop with the unlearning of ways and being and the changes, you know, the way you process information, the way you look at things. I just feel like you're going to handle one thing at a time. So this is bloodline related. It could be in terms of, for example, religious beliefs. Like, I feel like you're going to take a pause, focus on some religious beliefs that are being undone, and create your own beliefs when it comes to religion. Yeah, because I feel like the information overload, like the guy, the I'm hearing the priestess, whoever you're talking to, could be the pastor. What they saying, what they doing, what the good book said is all contradicting one another. And that's just an example, but if you really are exploring the beliefs, training, programming, condition, ways of being, and indoctrination when it comes to what you were taught and your foundation from your bloodline with this root chakra here with the bearberry, the color red, you're gonna pause. Like, you're gonna like stop talking, for example, to the pastor, stop talking to this person. You're gonna do some deep work in knowing and trying to understand and reflecting when it comes to your own beliefs in the Bible. You know, it'll just be you and the Bible, right? For that example, right? But however this is resonating, even if it's not that, you know, I just feel like you've been dreaming about ways to do this. Or I ain't gonna say dreaming, just daydreaming. And you want to get back into this obedience and not making bad choices. But you want to do it based off your beliefs, not what you were told. Because what you were told ain't proven to be true in all aspects, right? So you're going to do some researching. You're going to go within. You're going to do some, you know, unloading some information while you learn this information and maybe picking it back up. Once you got this down, it's like, okay, now I'll get with that. And the thing is, that's new for you because Aquarius, when you're balanced, like I said, your antennas are up. You get all the information. There is no information overload for you. But with these ways of being and belief systems, habits, however it's showing up with you, that you're unlearning being challenged because it's just like, I've been doing this shit ain't working. They told me this shit ain't working. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like you're taking that information, trying to make sense of it. And once you realize there is no sense of it, you're going to throw that shit away. With courage, confidence, right? Because I feel like this is... You're going to steam ahead with learning new ways of being, creating your own foundation, programming, training, conditioning, beliefs, indoctrinating yourself to your own things that you've studied, that you've verified, that align with you. Because maybe those belief systems or whatever it is, those ways of thinking, being that information worked for you then, but it ain't working for you now. And this Queen of Wands is also coming like courage to prevail, right? Because you're going to fall back from it because it's giving you indecision, information overload. Like I said, and you're going to pick up one here or there. Let me focus on this right now. Let me focus on that. And as you knock those down and get a grand or a better understanding of things, right? It's going to cause you to have courage to explore and dismantle everything else. I mean, you're ruled by Uranus, which is all about revolution, right? Brainstorming, breakthroughs, originality, insight, awakening, diversity, right? So this is all, it makes sense for you. If this ain't what you're doing, it's what you need to do. Anything else to help them continue moving forward? Establishing new ways of being, thinking, and beliefs for themselves. Like I said, you could be a teacher, or you know, are in school, or you like teaching, or you're thinking about teaching and you want to do it differently. That came up too. But I really feel like some of you are self-taught in whatever it is you do. Okay. This was very straightforward and to the point. Yeah, because this is a burden, extra responsibility, hard work. To continue moving forward with this. It is, well, I mean, extra, the burden part, like I said, tackle the different beliefs one at a time, right? And I feel like you're going to do that, right? But it's still going to be a burden with the extra responsibility, the hard work. You're going to have to sacrifice some things. Like if you in school right now, you studying, maybe you need to look at this every other month. You know what I mean? Because you got to, especially if you're paying for the school, it's like, okay, I got to, and it's not like it takes priority of you, but you don't want money wasted. And when you're unlearning programming, training, ways of being, things of that nature, it is best to schedule it. You need to have balance. So you may need to take some things off your plate, or like, okay, well, I'm working on this, but I'll do this every other month. Go hard in school this month. Give myself a week break. Go hard with 3 months and 3 weeks with, unlearning and studying that stuff to establish new ways of being, beliefs, and things of that nature that align with me. Right? So it is extra responsibility. It is hard work, but you see that completion. You'll be able to do it. Anything else? Yeah. Continue to have strength. We got courage again for you. Passion. Courage and courage, that fire. It's giving you will prevail, right? You're going to turn things around to the point of reestablishing yourself, your mind, body, and spirit. At the bottom of the deck, we have hope. This is wish fulfillment, good fortune. It's also healing. Now, once you get done with this, right? And as you continue to do it, it's going to provide relaxation, peace, and healing to the mind that you didn't even know you needed, right? You're still going to be able to process, because I feel like Aquarius, like you guys are like one of the smartest of the zodiac, the smartest of the air signs. I call you guys like the mentats. I don't know if you've seen Dune, but the advisor to the emperor. The mentats usually have, on the new Dune, I think they have like a red line on their lips. But it's just basically, you give me the vibes of human computers, the way you process information. But you're changing the input. Some of y'all reconstructing the whole motherboard with the roots here. But anyway, if this resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. This was very straightforward. If this resonated with you and you would like to book a personal reading, all the information to do so will be listed in the description box below. All right, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thanks, Aquarius.